welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to talk about my Christmas wish list. Of course, like every girl in the world, I have a specific list in my head of what I'd like to get for Christmas. And no, I'm not doing this video just because this way I can tag my boyfriend and he can see it. I'm making this video for myself and for you guys, just to show you guys what kind of product attracts me the most and to see if you agree with me. But first, before we start, please make sure and subscribe to my channel. The button is just down below. And also, if you want, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Just to know how serious I am. Yeah! I took notes of everything that I wanted to talk about in this video, this way I can't forget anything. So now let's get started. The first products that I want to talk about are from the brand Decay. There are two things that really attract me like the most out of all the collection. The first one is the Heavy Metals palette. It retails for $55 and you have 20 eyeshadows inside and they're all completely metals. There are so many things that I like about this palette. First of all, I'm a shimmery kind of person. I don't ever wear just mattes on my eyes, so I really like to invest in a palette that has only metallics because I already have my favorite matte shades that I can take from other palettes. So this palette is perfect for me because it's completely metallic. Not only this, but it also has a fabulous design, because if you had the chance to see it in a shop, it has this really cool design where it has 10 eyeshadows on one side, the mirror at the center, and 10 shadows on the other side, and all of this is just a block of plastic that you just pull out of the actual packaging. I really like the fact that they try to envision something a little bit more particular, so I really like that about this palette. And also I like the fact that it's a very good color selection, because you have very natural colors for everyday use. You have the pops of color like a green, a blue, a purple. You have the warm tones, which I'm loving at the moment, and you also have some cooler tones. So for me, this is actually a perfect palette. I know you don't have the mattes in it, but it's not meant to have that. I really hope I'll get it for Christmas, and if not, I'm sure I'm gonna end up buying it some way. The second product that I'm gonna talk about by Decay is the Naked Heat palette. Of course, this is the last one of the Naked palettes, which is meant to be a warm tone palette. It has 12 eyeshadows and it retails for $54. Unless you've been living under a rock, you already know this palette. It's like something that I'm sure I'm gonna like, you know, because I've already swatched in store, I've seen so many positive reviews about it, and since I'm in my warm toned period right now, I really think that I could use this palette almost every single day. So yeah, receiving this would make me so happy. Another palette that I like is the Tarte Toasted palette. Of course, needless to say that I won't need both of them. I mean, if I have the Naked It, I won't go out and buy the Toasted one, just because the range of shadows is very similar. And for this one as well, you have 12 eyeshadows and it retails for $50. But for me, it's gonna cost a little bit more because I have to add in shipping. So at the end, I think it's gonna retail for the same price as the Naked Heat by Decay. Moving on, we're gonna talk about Kat Von D. This is a brand that I love because I love the philosophy behind it. I love the person that's behind it. I love her passion, how passionate she is about anything that she creates. And I have to say that I don't own anything from this brand other than the lipstick and some smaller sets. So for me, what would be interesting to receive for this Christmas would be the Saner Sinner palette. This retails for $62 and you have a selection of 24 eyeshadows. The first thing that attracts me to this product, like above all, is the packaging. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's this sort of a cathedral window-like packaging, which opens at the center. You have two mirrors on the sides and you have all the colors at the center of the palette. And what I like the most is that it really reminds you of a cathedral, because you have so many different colors arranged in this very casual but well thought as well way. It just makes this palette beautiful. And you have everything in this palette. You have some mattes, some metals, some shimmers. This could be a perfect solution for someone like me. I could have such a unique range of shadows, so that's why I love it so much. Another product from Kat Von D that I've been eyeing since the beginning of December is their Everlasting Liquid Lipstick mini size set, which has 8 mini size over liquid lipsticks, and it retails for $49, which I know that looks like a big amount of money, but when it comes to someone like me, you know, I have so many liquid lipsticks that I'll never get through any of them, and I'm really into experimenting more and adding new shades to my collection, and this for me would be the perfect chance to have 8 new shades at a reasonable price. Always talking about lip products, MAC lipsticks. I mean, I guess everyone agrees with me that a MAC lip product will always be like the perfect souvenir of something. It's such an iconic product with an iconic packaging, and it is such good quality. I've never had any problem with any of their classic lipsticks. The mattes, they are perfect, they stay on all day. The retro matte, they don't dry out my lips, and the satin, they're so comfortable on my lips that I just wear them all the time. So I have to say that if someone gave me a MAC lipstick for Christmas, I would be happy. They retail for $17.50. So for instance, in my case, the colors that I would like to add to my collection would be Ruby Woo, All Fired Up, Dangerous, Viva Glam, the second and the fifth one, and Heroin. Yeah, there's just something so special about MAC lipsticks that just makes me love them so much. I have a small collection of 5 or 6 lipsticks behind me, MAC lipsticks of course, and I can still remember for each and every one of them where I got it, with who I was and why I got it. So yeah, MAC lipsticks are just special to me. Also, the other product that I love the most out of all the MAC products are the Pigments. They are just stunning. Like the color that you see in the bottle is the actual color that you get once you swatch it. I already own some of their mini pigments, you know, the ones that retail for around $10, and I love them. I'm in love with all the shades that I have. The problem is that they don't exist in all the shades. You have something like 10 or a dozen of shades. For all the others, you have to buy the full-size one, and the full-size one retail for around $20, which for me is just no. There's no way that I could get to use them all. I mean, even with the smaller ones, I never ever get not even to half of the bottle. So in my head, it's just too expensive for what it is. Always talking about pigments, the other ones that I'd really like to try out are the ones from Inglot. They do these loose pigments which are just beautiful. They also retail for around, I think, $17. So same goes for these ones. I mean, I can't justify spending $17 on just one pigment, but when I see the swatches online, oh my goodness, I just wanna have them all in my collection. The ones that I love the most are number 120, 86, 85, which is very similar to MAC Blue Brown, which is one of my favorite shades. Number 50, which is very similar to MAC Rose, which is the one that I have the most on my eyes. Number 119, 22, 125, and 63. These are the ones that I love the most. I really hope I'll be able to find some swatches for you guys because they're very difficult to find. I really can't get myself to buy them online just because I've never swatched it in real life. So we'll see if in the future I'll get to have them. So now talking about another brand that I love a lot is the brand NYX Cosmetics, of course. And the thing that would make me the happiest girl on earth would be to receive the Christmas Vault of their soft matte lip creams. These are my favorite kind of liquid lipsticks just because they're so comfortable. This vault retails for $65, which I know it's a lot, but you get 28 shades inside of this vault. And again, just like I said for the Kat Von D mini set, I really prefer experimenting than having the full sizes of everything. It wouldn't be a normal wish list if I hadn't included a ColourPop product, just because, as you know, I love this brand so much. I have so many of their products, and there are so much more that I want. One of them is the I Think I Love You palette. This is a palette with 12 shades, and it retails for $16. So, and I can tell you that for the price that you pay, you're getting so much more. I mean, the quality of ColourPop eyeshadows is just top notch. So what I like about this palette is the fact that it's a very basic palette. I would really see me reaching for this one over a naked palette. How many times can I say palette in the same sentence? On this palette you have so many bronze, copper and golden shades, and these are some of the most universal shades that you could ever get, just because they go well with every skin tone, every eye color. Golds are always gonna be golds, you're always gonna wear them, so I'd really like to invest my money in this palette. So now the last brand that I want to talk about today is Huda Beauty. So as you've probably seen, she's come out with some new smaller palettes that retail for $27. They have 9 eyeshadows and they're very small. Like the first time that I saw them at the shop, I was like, that's what I'm paying for? I really find them gorgeous. I like all 4 of them. The problem is that here in France I only have 2 at my Sephora. I have the mauve toned one and the smoky toned one, which happen to be my favorite ones. So I'm very excited about that. I'm sure that if I'm not getting any of them for Christmas, I'll just go out and buy them myself just because they're that pretty. I like the mauve tone better than the smoky one, but what I like about them is the fact that they are so small that you can take them with you on an everyday basis or if you have to travel a lot. And now let's talk about the last product, which, guys, I'm not able to make up my mind on this, so I really need your help. As you probably guessed, the last product that I want to talk about is the Desert Dust palette by Huda Beauty. There are certain things that I like about this palette, but there are so many more that I just don't like. The first time that I saw it, I was like, yes, that's everything that I want in a palette. It includes so many many more warmer, redder shades and purple shades, which I'm in love with at the moment. For the range of colors, I really like it. The problem is that I got the rose gold palette for my birthday. It was actually my boyfriend that gifted it to me. Thank you very much. And the issue that I had with that palette was that I don't think that I find it worth the money that I spent on it. In Europe, it's around 70 euros, which is a lot of money for just makeup. What I didn't like about it was that the mattes were gorgeous, the shimmers as well, but I had so many issues with the ones that you call textured shadows. In my opinion, they're just awful. I can't seem to work well with them. They just end up flying all over my face. I don't like it. So I really think that that palette is not worth the price. What makes me want to buy the new palette is the fact that you have a mirror in it, you have more purple shades, more red shades, and that's about it. But on the other side, I already know that I will have some problems with the texture shadows. I'm like, am I really spending 70 more euros on another palette that has some of the shades that I won't be able to use just because I don't like the formula of them? I'm really trying to make up my mind on this. I really need the help of you guys. If you've already tried this palette, let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'm open to any kind of a review or suggestion that you have for me, just because I really don't know what I think about it. And that's all, yeah. And this was everything for today's video, guys. I really hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. The button is just down below. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. All the links are gonna be in the info box down below. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye bye!